Alright, what is good, fellas? Welcome back to another video. Today I felt like it was a perfect time to make this video because hasn't really been the best price action this month in the month of December. Trading's been kind of slow. It's been more of like a one-to-one kind of month. There hasn't really been these big ass moves like we've seen in previous months. So I felt like today was the perfect time to make this video, and I'm going to be talking about how receiving your payout too early in your trading career is really overrated. And not many people talk about this. I know you go on social media, it's like, I received a payout in the first 2 months I was trading. I've only been trading for 1 month and I've received my first payout, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, what that can do to you is that can get to your head and you can think you're basically fucking immortal on the charts. And then you fail that, you blow that account, whatever you had, then you try to redo the same process over and over and over again, and then you just start failing. And the failing comes into place and you just start failing and failing and failing and failing. And I would say that happened to me, but I never actually got a payout and failed. I passed my X phase way too early in my trading journey. I passed them within like the first week. No, it was about 2.5 weeks of when I actually bought my funded accounts. I blew a couple. I blew like 2 or 3 on Top Step, and then I started copy trading 5 of them. And dude, the lighting is terrible. And I actually ended up passing him about 2.5 weeks, and I felt fucking immortal. And I traded one time on my XFA accounts, made $1,200. I was in a crazy headspace, thought I couldn't lose, thought I was the best trader ever, and then the very next day I blew all 5 of them and didn't pass another eval for the next like 3 months. So I'm here to tell you, just don't rush the process, enjoy it. I get it if you're failing right now, it fucking sucks. Obviously failing is never fucking fun, and you feel like you're not doing enough, or you're putting in that 110% effort and you're just getting no return out of it. But it's all part of the journey, and embrace it, because I look back on that and be like, damn, like I really have came a far way. I would be lying to you if I said I missed that, because I don't miss it at all. Blowing those accounts fucking suck. Dude, this light sucks. I do not miss that era or that stage in my trading journey at all. However, I do embrace it, and I do look back on it and be like, wow, I came from here and now I'm here. We came a very long way. So stop trying to rush it, okay? Let everything come to you. It will fall in place eventually. I truly, truly, truly promise you that. But stop going on fucking TikTok, stop going on Instagram, all these social media platforms, and looking at basically this trading porn and having everyone being like, oh, I became profitable in 2 months of trading, blah, 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 blah. Everyone is on their own trading journey. I really don't know who needs to hear this. I know most of you guys are probably pretty well in the head when you're trading, but there's also that other 40%, 45% of you guys that your psychology is completely fucked, and that's completely fine. But yeah, just take it slow. Everyone is on their own route. For some people, it might take 6 months. Others, it might take 2, like you'd be seeing on social media. Others, it might take a year, and then others, it might take 2 years or 5 years. But eventually, if you don't give up, you cannot fucking fail. I promise you, you cannot fucking fail. So stop trying to go for those payouts as soon as you get these new fresh funded accounts. Just let everything come to you. For example, when I repassed my evals after I went a couple months without being able to pass them, I was like, okay, I'm done blowing these fucking accounts. I've been in the dumpster for so fucking long now. I just need to get out of this, and I need to get my headspace better. I'm just going to start taking everything slow. I passed them in about mid-June, and I spent the second half of June, the last 2 weeks of June, literally trading like $200. And I think I made like a profit of like $250 per account in those 2 weeks. Off those 5 accounts. And then July came around. July, I had a pretty decent month. And then August came around and I had my first high 5-figure month. And it's basically just a snowball effect. Okay, you can start here and then you gain a little traction, and then the circle starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, but if you let those emotions, those winning emotions, get to your head, and those high horse emotions, you feel mortal on the charts, you're going to get fucked. Because another example, like I said, I don't talk about anything if I don't have experience with it. I have experience with all this shit because I've been through all of it. That's why I talk about it. I went from a high 5-figure month to the very next month, barely even getting a payout, and only made about, I think, $3,000 in September, which most people, most traders, especially most beginner traders, would die for that month, right? But you got to think, if you just had a $30,000 month, and then the very next month you think you could replicate it, and then start over leveraging, over risking, rushing the setups, and you only made $3,000, imagine what that can do to your psychology. Okay, the month after that I made 5, the month after that I made 7, and then this past month I made another 30. Why? Because I changed my entire psychology. The markets will fuck you if you let it get to your head. They will fuck you sideways, and they will fuck you good. And I truly mean that because it is so fucking possible. And what the hell? And that's just how it goes at the end of the day. Okay, so if you take a win, cool, awesome, move on from it. If you take a loss, cool, awesome, move on from it. Those past trades no longer matter. The only thing that matters is you going into the next morning finding your setup. And if your setup isn't there, then you're not gonna fucking trade. It's that simple. Okay, stop trying to rush the payouts. All this shit you see on social media, it does not fucking matter because it's not you. Trading is a game where it's just you versus you only, and that is it. Okay, it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Yes, I get it. It's fucking frustrating when you see people post $7,000 winning days and you just blew your fucking accounts. I wholeheartedly understand that because I was in that same boat. And even when I lose and I go on social media and I see my mentors, the people I learn from, the people, their system that I trade on a day-to-day basis, and they win, yeah, it's fucking demoralizing. I don't like to see that shit. But at the same time, what can I do about it? I can just move the fuck on, figure out what I did wrong, and then go into the next day with a clear mind. Because if you hold those past trades to the very next day, you're not going to gain any fucking progress whatsoever. So stop trying to rush the entire process. I talk about this in most of my videos, not all of them, but literally most of them. I literally say stop rushing the process and just stay disciplined. It's a lot easier said than done, but literally if you just do those two things, you will be a-okay. So just stop doing that, okay? I hope this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please go ahead and leave them in the comments or DM me on Discord, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the case may be. All my social medias are LoeGpa. I think Instagram is like Loe.gpa or something like that. If you want to join the free Discord where I live trade every single day and talk to my Discord, link is in the description. And if you want to up your allocation on any prop firm, on Lucid Trades prop firm, use code LoeGpa. As of right now, which is December 22nd, they're running a 40% off deal for all their accounts if you use code LoeGpa. Link is in the description for that as well, so check that out. Super cheap. It's like $78 all in for a 50k account and $60 all in for a 25k account. They do offer 25k accounts if you like to like de-risk, I guess you could say. So go check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sub to the channel, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.